Scottsbluff County's largest solar farm is back up and running after a summer hailstorm destroyed many of those solar panels. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Scottsbluff Community Solar Facility that was damaged in a June hailstorm has been repaired, recommissioned, and returned to operation. Facility management firm Sol Systems worked with the facility's insurance provider and GenPro Energy Solutions, which constructed, operates, and maintains the array to replace the damaged panels. Sol Systems is also working with the company Solar Cycle to recycle the damaged panels, which will take place at the company's Odessa, Texas facility. Solar Cycle representatives say their process has prevented about 350 tons of material from going into local landfills, and the recycling effort will be able to recover about 16 tons of silver, silicon, and other critical clean energy materials, as well as returning about 280 tons of glass and aluminum to the domestic supply chain. Well, a 52-year-old Scottsbluff man has been sentenced to a total of 60 to 80 years in prison for sexually assaulting a teenage girl. Barry Neal learned his fate Friday morning from District Judge Leo Dobrovolny, who sentenced him to 30 to 40 years on 2 convictions of first-degree forcible sexual assault. The victim came forward after Neal made headlines for exploiting a vulnerable elderly woman by forging names on real estate documents. Dobrovolny ordered the sentences to run consecutive to each other, as well as consecutive to all other convictions from separate cases. Neal received 0 days credit for time already served, and is not eligible to be released from prison until he's well into his 80s. And court proceedings are finally moving forward against an Alliance man charged with possessing more than 1.5 pounds of suspected methamphetamine. 34-year-old Ruben Mendez was charged with a Class 1B felony of possession of meth more than 140 grams late last year after the NSP Crime Lab confirmed that the drugs submitted following his 2021 traffic stop tested positive for meth. Court records say that police were tracking Mendez and observed him get out of the car several times throughout the county, where it was discovered he was dropping several bags of methamphetamine. He was arrested in December and now has had his case bound over to Scottsbluff County District Court. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Welcome back. Under a bill introduced last week, prison officials in Nebraska would have the option of carrying out the death penalty via nitrogen hypoxia rather than lethal injection. LB 970 was introduced Thursday in the legislature by Senator Lauren Lippincott with 17 co-sponsors. Alabama, Oklahoma, and Mississippi are the only states that allow this form of execution, and Alabama is expected to become the nation's first to use the method when it executes a death row inmate later this month. Senator Lippincott says the bill was created out of legislation adopted in other states, but there's at least one difference. In other states, it's up to the inmate to choose how the death penalty would be carried out, while in Nebraska, it would be up to prison administrators. And an effort to prevent former president and current Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump from appearing on the Wyoming ballot has stalled. Wyoming District Court Judge Misha Westby dismissed the suit filed by Tim Newcomb that sought to remove Trump and Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis from all future ballots in the Cowboy State. Wyoming Secretary of State Chuck Gray applauded the decision, calling the suit outrageously wrong and repugnant. Gray said he will continue to fight against the nationwide effort to keep Trump off election ballots in order to protect election integrity and ensure the people of Wyoming can choose for themselves who to elect.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Plenty going on as we settle into the new year. About some Monday night hoops on the Rural Radio Network. For the first time since the calendar flip, the WNCC basketball teams will be in action on the same night tonight, with the Cougars heading to Torrington for a pair of contests against rival EWC. Now the Cougar women, they opened up the 2024 portion of the schedule with a blowout home win over Central Wyoming on Saturday, while the men, they had their game Friday against Taylor-Made Prep canceled tonight. Both teams at EWC, and we'll have those games with Chuck Schwartz on KOLT 690, 101.7. That'll start with the 14-1 Cougar women, and then the Cougar men look for their 9th win of the season playing the Lancers. All that gets started on KOLT tonight at 5:15. About some high school basketball notes from this past weekend. Sydney girls coach Tyler Shaw won his 300th career game as the Lady Raiders knocked off Lincoln Christian in a big one in Kearney. The Bridgeport girls stay unbeaten, while the Bear girls have just one loss on the season as well. Now for the two teams right here in town, it was a mixed bag. Scottsbluff won a combined 3-1 against Waverly and Crete, including a boys double overtime win against Waverly on Friday, followed by a girls overtime victory over Crete on Saturday. Tony Siskey made his return to Scottsbluff as his top-ranked Cardinals won by 17 over the Cats Saturday. Now over at Gearing, the Bulldogs won a combined 0-4 against those same two schools between Friday and Saturday. A few wrestling recaps are also posted online right now. There was plenty of action over the weekend for teams from the region. That was at the Garden County Invite, plus the Gearing boys finished in 9th in Columbus on Saturday. Full results can be found at kneb.com. And who you got tonight? I'm not a big fan of teams going through coaching news on the day of a big game, but let's face it, it's not like Michigan isn't used to coaching drama. I do expect Michigan-Washington tonight to be a great one, plus a great uniform game. I'll go ahead and pick the Wolverines 31-30 due to their running game, but this one could go either way. That is the latest from right here at the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Culture trumps everything else. In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, a Gehring couple are the proud parents of the first baby of the new year born last week at Regional West's Birth and Infant Care Center. Casey Allen Carlson, son of Justin and Lindsay Carlson, was welcomed at 7:32 a.m. on January 2nd, weighing in at 7 pounds, 8 ounces, and 20 inches long. The family was presented with an assortment of baby gifts and a commemorative onesie, which is a Regional West tradition for the first baby born each year at the medical center. Baby Casey is also the first baby born in Regional West's 100th anniversary year. Well, that is it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.